Hello, beautiful people, beautiful viewers. Welcome once again to another episode of Good Evening Opera 360 with me, your host, Sharon Elizabeth. Today, we are dissecting a very interesting topic, and to help me do that is the gorgeous Zionita.
Thank you, Sharon. I take after you, though.
Zionita, how are you feeling today?
Very good, actually. It's good to see you.
It's good.
And it's good to be back in the studio.
Exactly, it's good to see you. It's always a pleasure having you here. Zonita, today we are trying to find out how to make a good impression around people. People say the first impression they get of a particular person is the lasting impression they have. But how do we make good impressions around people?
Thank you. That's such an important thing. Whether we like it or not, we only have one time to make a good first impression. We don't have another. And so we have to make the best of it. Whether we like it or not, we are people who see first before we hear. So it's important that how you look the first time you engage somebody is top notch.
Okay.
So your appearance is important. A good first impression is not just what you have inside of you, because as you're walking around, I can't see inside your head. Neither can you see inside of mine. But you can see somebody, and the way and manner they are walking, they are carrying themselves, or what they are wearing appeals to you, and you want to get to know the person. So that's tip number one. Look good. Look good. Look fabulous.
Okay.
So that you can control the space. You walk into a room, you're comfortable in your skin, you're comfortable in your clothes, and then you can speak and make your point better.
Okay.
Second, use your body language.
Okay.
Firm handshake, smile. If the person doesn't want a handshake, hello Sharon, it's nice to meet you. My name is Elizabeth. How about you?
Zanita, I just realized I'm also called Elizabeth.
Yes. Right.
Guys.
So body language, it's important. So use them. After you've made your entrance, everybody looks into the room and said, okay, who is that looking good? And then you speak, and it smiles and great English or Tree or whatever language you're communicating in.
Yeah.
Then finally, make sure you have good content. What is it that you want to offer to the people listening to you? Are you making sales? Are you pitching for a business idea, a product? What is it? Now that you have first looked great and taken charge of the room, everybody looked at you, strut through the room confidently, and are all waiting to hear you speak. What do you have to offer? So those are the three things I would recommend to make good impression. Look good, use great body language, and have great content. I hope that helps.
Okay. So let's say somebody made a bad first impression. It sometimes happens that person made a bad first impression, but the person is not a bad guy, right? How do we change this impression?
Let's get this settled. It's tough.
Okay.
To get a second chance. Right. But it's not impossible. So that is where your resilience and consistency, keep knocking on the door until they give you a second chance.
All right.
Because if you really want it, you've got to go for it. When you've missed out on a chance to make a good impression, or you made a bad first impression, the world has not ended, so don't kill yourself. You can always go for a second time, but it means you have to do a bit more work.
Yeah.
So you've got to plead your case a bit more. You've got to knock on the door till it opens. And then we go back to the Bible that I love so much.
Okay.
The case of the widow who kept going to the judge. Plead my case. Plead my case. The judge was a wicked guy. No. So some people may be like, oh, leave this person on. And look at the first time they came in, they walked in anyhow. No, they are not serious.
Yeah.
But keep going until you wear them down, like the lady did to the judge. And the judge said, you know what? If I don't hear this woman out, she's going to wear me down. Let me just listen. And that's what happened. So keep knocking until that door opens, and then make a good case.
Exactly. So guys, we've learned how to make a good first impression. We've learned the importance of making good impressions, and we've learned how to correct a bad first impression. So you have no excuse now. You have to go out there and make good impressions and make a reputable name for yourself. I hope you find this content interesting. I hope you like, you share, you subscribe, and we'll see you once again on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.